It's on like Donkey Kong. Get ready to hit something unique and special going on here in Red Creek off the George Price and Lumalus Boulevard, Cayo District, Belize, Central America. You already know. This one was a lot faster. But that other one the other day was like it was early morning. I was in a rush, wasn't paying attention and losing my cool. I was more nervous than anything. I allowed the weather to dictate the pace. That's perfect. You can't let the elements, or if you're in a situation and you're allowing things outside of you, beyond you, get the best of you, then you're emotionally compromised. You gotta allow yourself to be in control of the situation regardless of what's going on externally. If you're not emotionally sound and prepared, then any little thing will rattle you. And it's okay when you get rattled. It's life cycle. It's a lesson, something that can prepare you for another day. That was perfect. It prepared me for whenever I'm going to do an early morning light on what to do and how to handle it and how to process and figure it out. Got off at a great start there. Working on getting it to erupt into a massive inferno, because we need quite a bit of heat today. I just stoked it a little bit, even though I should not have, but I wanted to generate enough flame and heat and fire so when I go off to do the next phase, she don't go out on me. Now I got the little ones all lit and going. I tucked the big one in there so I can move on to phase 2. So this is what we're gonna do next. We're gonna chuck this on there. This is what they call a comal. This is what you use to make or bake or cook flour tortillas on. Corn or flour. There we go. It's roughly like a minute or two after 11 a.m. here in Central America. Things are happening. Our just got hot enough. The fan just cranked on. That's when I know all the stuff that I took in there, tuck in there, the fire starter, all that stuff is burned once the fan gets kicked on. Jeez Louise, this ain't messing around. I just set that on there and that thing is already hot. Oh, I can barely keep my fingers on it. I did not expect it. It's like a second, not even that long. Alright, this is going a little bit faster than I had planned or scheduled for, so I gotta go work on the next phase. Not made by me. It's pretty obvious. Have to add a little flavor to it. Doing my approach. That's pretty hot. Let's stoke the fire. Give it a second. That was easy peasy, Japanesey. Just do it for like a minute or so with massive fire, and pull it out and just let it cook. This is already warming up, or warm to the touch. Trying to avoid getting the bottom burnt. I think it's best that I pull that out. I just pull those out to prevent the bottom from burning. And that will be the major issue here, how to control the heat without ruining the bottom of the pizza. I just pulled those two out because they had a massive flame going on up in there. So I had to adjust for that. See, as soon as I set that, the flame just starts doing its thing. So we're just gonna try with the charcoal. And whenever I feel like the temperature is dropping, I can add one of these bad boys back in there, bring it up. I think this type of pizza is like 9 to about 14 minutes roughly for it to cook. The toppings were turkey in a lentil sauce, onions, cayenne, and black pepper. Oh, that's super hot now. That's like, whoo, can't even touch the handles. Whoo, Bugger is putting off some serious heat. I just took a look. So hot, I think the bottom of the crust might have burnt. Let's give you guys a look. Ooh. Where my mittens end up in there. I think to drop the heat, I'll just maybe bring out some of these coals. It looks burnt, but it doesn't smell burnt, so that might be a good sign. The goal right now is that Italians make the best pizza. I can start smelling the aroma of the ingredients being released into the air. To come borrow a mitten. Ooh, check that out. I had to go get one. Ooh. Oh, just a few more seconds. That's what happens when you pull out the excess coal. I didn't plan on that. Immediately ignite the area. Whew. I had to step back. And there's still quite a bit in there that I gotta try and figure out how to get out, because it's gonna burn the pizza. I wasn't prepared for that. Now I need to make sure I have a little squirter bottle of water just calm it down. My concern is not even the pizza anymore. Well, my daddy didn't raise no fool. I got it off. I think I burnt it. Oh, I took it off with those two right there. Yeah, that little fiasco caused it to burn. Oh. Well, not really, just maybe over on that side it looked like it burnt. That got out of hand really fast. Let me pick off a piece. It's awesome. A little smoky. Indication that the bottom, of course, is burnt. Yeah, the entire bottom is burnt. All because I decided to pull out the charcoal. I should have waited and just take the pizza off. It's a lesson learned right there. We do work for likes, shares, and comments. Remember to subscribe. Check out the About section of Empowered by Rootswork channel.